is very faulty. Nigerians are not having the old money. Meanwhile, you ask them to bring the old money back into the banking sector, and they have done that. Now, give me my money. You are not giving me my money in order.
The president of Nigeria, Mr. Muhammad Buhari, has come again to tell us what he wants, the vision he has for the redesign of the Naira. He said that he wants to fight corruption and terrorism. That is why he wants the Naira to be redesigned, so that those people that have accumulated it, they could not use it. They could not use it. And also, because of the pressure on the populace, he wants 200 Naira to be invoked indefinitely. But 1,500 Naira has gone for good. That is his own message. But we are not having issues about that, because that is the president, that is his vision. But the implementation is what we are having issue about now. The implementation is like the central bank governor last week said that the money, the resources, or the instruments to bring about the new notes is not readily available. And the president is now coming to blame the commercial banks for not allowing the people to take up their money. That to tell you that he is not in touch with the reality of the people or the leaders that he is heading. So I will want you, we will please that we comment on this, put our comment together, put it into YouTube, so that we can now help in raising voice to say that we don't agree with this, because most of the policies and programs that have been laid down before, they don't actualize because things are not properly done. And now let us see, Buhari is going in a very few more time, maybe May, or the latest should be May. He is going, and now we are in February. How can he implement this when we know that when leaders come, the old leaders is always castigated? Their policies are not taken seriously. Then which way Nigeria? Is it not ready to hand over government to whoever is elected? And we are seeing people like APC and their hierarchies. We are seeing those PDP and their hierarchies. They want to retreat themselves into power, and they have not been moving Nigeria forward. Since 8 years, Buhari has been in power. People have been suffering. Now he's promising something different. How can we trust such a president? And how can we trust the person is going to bring?
5 points why the president wanted to, implement the policy. Don't you think that it will be a total failure of policy if, all of the notes were to come back into circulation? Some people will say that it totally then defeats the purpose of the redesign. That if the president has said that 200 Naira notes, old 200 Naira notes be in circulation, then perhaps he somewhat complied, or he has complied with the order of the Supreme Court asking that the old notes be in circulation alongside the new. You don't agree?
I don't agree with the statement I had, unless I had a different thing entirely. He only allowing 200 Naira old to be in circulation with the new notes. The other old notes, according to him, 500 and 1,000, will have to be returned only through the central bank. I heard him very clearly on that. Now, listen to the president's speech this morning. He made a very valid point that the implementation of this particular monetary policy has inflicted some level of hardship on Nigeria. And that is why he felt, as a father, when he was approached for extension, he did extend to 10th of February. That is a good statement he has made. Now, has the problem eased, as it is? Has the hardship not continued? Have you not seen what happened in all the states of the Federation, some of the states yesterday, where people became frustrated and had now attacked banks? And then there were some chaos and all problems that occurred yesterday. Were you not aware? As I speak to you, I called my to his own advantage. What we're talking is issue of implementation. And the central bank governor has come up to say, look, we don't have enough currency. He said, we don't have enough material even to print the new currency. That is what I heard last week, unless that is not what he said. Nobody's even talking about that. The president is now laying blame on the bank officials, and not talking about the inefficiency and the problem that central bank has encountered even in printing the money and making it available to the various banks. So we must place these things into context. We are not against the program is being implemented. We are saying that your implementation strategy is very faulty. Nigerians are not having the old money. Meanwhile, you ask them to bring the old money back into the banking sector, and they have done that. Now, give me my money. You are not giving me my money in order for me to trade. And I'm finding it difficult now to deal with people. Is the economy being properly guided in the light of what is happening, that people are not spending because they don't have access to the money to spend? You rather buy money. This is the first time in the world where people are using money to buy money, and it's happening in Nigeria for the first time. So my take is that the president has seen that the problem has continued. Will it be right now for him not to ease the problem, to continue